Today we're going to be going over the top 5 reloading products that I used in 2024 on my reloading channel, and that's coming up next year on Jesse B Outdoors. Welcome back everybody, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment down below if you like videos like this. So in this video we got 5 products here that I used in 2024 on the channel. This is the first full year of the channel, and I appreciate each and every one of you. The channel has blown up from what I thought it would. I originally started this channel to help my buddy James out with a question, and it ended up turning into, I got bored during the winter, kept posting videos, and now it is what it is. We're pushing 1,400 subscribers right now, and I appreciate each and every one of you. So what we're doing in this video is I'm going to go over my favorite 5 products that I used on the channel this year. Some of the stuff has been sent to me, some from viewers, some from companies, and others I bought myself. Let's go ahead and get started. Alright, we're going to kick this off with number 5, and what we got here is the RCBS Bench Primer. This was sent out by a viewer. He knows I used to have a Frankfurt Arsenal hand primer, and with my muscle disease, my hands were getting very sore and tired doing them by hand. And he said, I'll hook you up. I got something perfect for you. So he sent this out to the channel for us to try out. So the reason why I like this is everything is very simple with it. The first thing you need is your shell holder. This takes any regular shell holder. And the reason why I like that is some bench primers and other hand primers, you need 2 sets of shells, and I think that's not right, and that's the reason why I like this. You need 1 shell holder, and you can use it on your press or this, and this pops in just like it would on your press. You just pop it in and you're ready to roll with that. Now the next thing you would do is pick your priming rod. You got a small pistol primer and a large pistol primer. Just drop that right in there. Then you've got your pickup tube here for primers, just like you would on a progressive press. You just stick that in here, pull your pin, and that would drop your primers down. I'm only going to do one for a demonstration right now. So now you would pull down on the handle, and what that does is it puts a primer right here in the priming cup, and then you go back down, and here's the piece of brass here. You can see there's no primer in it. You put that in there, push down on this. Very nice, good feel on it. I can tell right there it is fully seated. Pull it back out, and you can see we got it primed there, and it's just that easy. You can knock a bunch of rounds out priming them pretty quick with this if you like pre-priming your brass. Gotta love it. RCBS Bench Primer, number 5. Alright, now we're going to stay right here for number 4, because number 4 is going to be the inline fabrication quick mount setup. Now they come in a different varieties. If you stand up, they have different heights that'll go above your table. This is what I got here is the flush mount. Now they got 2 different versions of this also. They got it where it just comes with a flush mount where you can router out your table and it'll sit down flush with your table. I opted to put the spacer in it because I didn't feel like routering out my bench. So I got the spacer, then the quick mount. Now the great thing about this is you got 2 wing nuts underneath here, and you just loosen those up. Once you get those loosened up, I'm going to speed through this real quick. Alright, once these wing nuts right here are off, all you have to do is lift up on it and pull it straight out, and then you got your plate there. Now I'm going to put that down, and I'm going to bring the camera over here and show you what the plate looks like. Alright, and what we have here is a quick mounting plate. I got the spacer down here. That just bolts right to your table. You drill your holes, and then you put this spacer on. You can see you got a hole cut out right here. And that's to fit the lip of what you got in. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put my RCBS rock chucker up here. I'm going to reach over here and grab it real quick. And you can see the mounting plate has a tongue right here. That tongue goes right down into here. And then this plate has the screws right down here. Those line up in the holes, and that's what the wing nut goes on. So you just set that down there just like that. Now there is a set screw right here to tighten down on this if you need to. So then we're just going to put our wing nuts back on, and that's all there is to it. Alright, and that's all there is to doing this. Very nice, simple, easy setup to move from press to press, or whatever you're doing like I did from primer to press. So that's number 4, the inline fabrications quick mount setup. So now that leads us into number 3 here, and what number 3 is going to be is the RCBS Rock Chucker Supreme. Absolutely love this single stage press. This thing is nice and smooth, and the reason why I went with this over the Rebel, because I've actually asked you guys, I was like, I have my single stage press nailed down to this and the Rebel, and the one reason why I went with this is because, for one, it's a classic. I mean, everybody in reloading knows what a RCBS Rock Chucker is. And also, I just flipped over right here, the priming arm. Some people like priming on the press, or if you're a new reloader and you want to be able to prime on the press because you can't afford to get a primer for off-press priming, this comes with the priming system on it. The RCBS Rebel doesn't, and that's another reason why I went with this, is if I want to be able to prime on press, I can do that. And the other thing I really like about this is it's an O-shaped design. And you guys know when I do my videos, I usually sit off to the side like this anyways. And the opening's perfect here for me to get into, to get the brass in and out, put primers in when I need to. And then usually I put my camera over here and video from this side. That way you guys can see everything that's going on. And I'll tell you guys, this is my second press, or actually no, it's my 4th press. I had the Lee little C one to start off reloading, and then I went to my Lee Classic Turret Press, and then I had a Lee Loadmaster. I sold the Lee Loadmaster to get this, and I can tell you guys right now, this thing is so much smoother than any of those Lee presses. Lee presses are good if you can't afford to get a press like this, because this one costs 200 beans. The Lees are in the hundreds. If you can save up, I say save up to get something like this, because just the quality, you can feel the quality difference and smoothness of this. Absolutely love this press. You can do everything from rifle rounds, pistol, revolver. I've done all that on this press and absolutely love it. I don't think you can do 50 BMG on this one. I think they actually make a press for 50 BMG, but as long as you got your 308s, 6.5 Creedmoors, 223, 243, stuff like that, 7mm, you can do all those on this press. So this press covers a wide variety of options. And like I said, it is just so buttery smooth. The only thing I might add to it, and I've debated about it, I might get an inline fabrication roller handle, but I think the way that's designed with me reloading off to the side, I think I'm probably just better off sticking with this one. But that is number 3 that I've used on the channel in the past year that I absolutely love, is the RCBS Rock Chucker Supreme. Alright, we're going to stay right here for product number 2 with the RCBS Rock Chucker Supreme, because product number 2 is actually on this press. What's on this press is a lighting system from KMS Squared. I have their lighting system on this, my Lee Classic Turret Press, and my Dillon RL550C. Now, the cool thing about this is they came out with a new switch this year. I actually got to test this before they released it. I just haven't got a chance to do a video on it yet. But this is a one-touch, and you can see how bright it is. It's actually affecting my camera, the quality of the picture on it. There we go, we'll shut it off. I'm going to turn it on one more time, just so you guys can see it. Now, the cool thing about this is you put your finger on it and hold it, and the light dims down to its dimmest setting. Let off it, touch it again, and it brings the brightness back up. So that is pretty cool that you can adjust the brightness on it, the different brightness settings. Usually what I do when I use this, when I do videos with you guys, if I actually need it on, I bring it down to the lowest setting like this. That way it doesn't interfere with the camera as much when I'm doing videos. But that is product number 2. That's my favorite for the products of 2024. And that is the KMS Squared lighting. Alright, now we're to product number 1 out of my top 5 of 2024. That is my absolute favorite. And here we got the Dillon RL550C. I absolutely love this press. Now this replaces my Lee Loadmaster, as I mentioned earlier in my RCBS Rock Chucker Supreme video. The Loadmaster, I worked on it more than I reloaded on it, and I got totally ticked at it. So I sold that, and I bought my RCBS Rock Chucker Supreme. Now, I got to thank you guys for this press, Because if you guys last year on Black Friday, you guys bought so much stuff on my affiliate links, not only did I get to buy the Dillon RL550C, I got to do all the changeover kits for it, and then pretty much all the die sets in RCBS to use on this. So I thank you guys, and I appreciate each and every single one of you, because it's because of you guys I have this press. There's no way I'd be able to afford this without you guys. Now, enough about how I got it. What do I love about this thing? First off, I put the roller handle on there. That was another thing I bought with it when I got it. And this, just like the RCBS Rock Tractor Supreme, the action on it is so nice. Buttery smooth on it. Really love it. Changeover for a progressive press is actually not that bad. You pull two of these pins out, and then you take this rod off here of the powder measurer. You slide the tool head out, put the tool head you need in. The plate system to change that out. There's 2 screws to do that, to take the plates off. Not bad at all. The hardest part of the changeover is the priming system. You got 2 screws and a spring under here. It can be a little bit tricky. I know some people that have rigged it up to where they can just pop the actual cup and priming rod out to change it. I just change over everything on it. I just feel better doing it that way. The main thing I like about this, even though it's a progressive press, you manually have to spin this. And where I really love that is if you have a mistake, for some reason you double charge a case. All you gotta do is take these pins here, and I got a little holder on my pins to make it easier. So now I can pull that case out that has a double charge. I can dump that back into the powder, come back here, pull this case out because I already primed it, put this one back in, put the pin back in, go up, charge it, and then I could slide the case back here into number 1 again. That was already sized and primed, and then keep moving on. Now, if you did that on a progressive press that rotates, you would have to figure out how to rotate that all back around, or take every one out individually and move it back 1 step. That makes it a nightmare. This is so much nicer to deal with an issue with this press. And like I said, between the pretty simple changeover on it, the smoothness, and then like I said, if you make a mistake, it's not as big of a headache to get you back into a position where you need to get rolling again. Love all that. Now, does it cut production time down from the lead load master with the case feeders and all that? Yes, because on the lead load master I had one here, and then my other hand was putting bullets. So bullet that, yes, it was quicker, because now I actually have a bin I hang off of this one that has my brass in it. You got to put your brass in it and then put your bullet on and then do it. Yes, it's a little bit slower, but I can tell you what, this thing has not been near the headache as the lead load master. Absolutely love this. So number 1, the Dillon RL550C. So there you go. There is my top 5 products that I used in 2024 on this channel here. Absolutely love everything I put on it. Of course, there's a lot more stuff I've done reviews on and stuff, but this was my top 5. Leave a comment down below if there's anything you liked in my top 5, or is there something you would have added that's in your top 5. Leave a comment down below, because that might give me future video ideas to know what you guys like for certain products. So as always, don't forget to check the links out down below. Down there I have links to Axil hearing protection, Gators eyewear, and a bunch of other companies I like dealing with. Some got discount codes to save you guys money. Others are affiliated accounts that do help out the channel. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Leave a comment down below. We are One Nation Under God, and I'll see you all on the next one.